told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
A ladder, is it? How convenient.
We ought to put it to good use.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live? Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you.
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And ours for a full week at no charge. What a steal.
Indeed, you are.
Hiya, Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at them. These should say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favour? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever. All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic words. But there's the problem. I've been looking. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, for true? I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver stone. Mayhap silver ore will serve. We can purchase it or mine it up ourselves.
Right you are.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you heard any? Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you. Say, aren't you curious who I want? Well, I'll tell you. my mother and father. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand. I want to tell them how great... Oh, it's so shiny.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
Indeed, you are correct.
Here I can enjoy my own company.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. I return safe and sound.
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
We must rest, though the sun... Shall we get some rest, then? A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. Shall we get some rest, then? A good sleep will ensure we... Shall we get some rest, then?
What should I get up to today?
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Shall we pay Miss Daphne another visit? I find myself wondering how the lass fares. Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
What to do? Hoy, arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make hope. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church... I was hoping it... I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore.
Now we seek gold ore. Though 'tis sold in shops, mining some ourselves might prove the better choice.
True enough.
What did I do to deserve this?
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
Have we met?
All's well, I trust.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a
I trust you haven't forgotten the bevy of skills I possess as a mage. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance. If we mean to mine gold ore, I know just the place. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost. An encounter both unpleasant and unforeseen. My magics are at your disposal.
Every tool and tactic at our disposal. You would do well to seek the high ground and fighting on an incline. It will make overpowering our foes all the simpler. When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength. We ought not to provoke it.
Then we'd better fell it quickly, or else wait till it's fury subsides.
Just as weary as me.
Recklessness has done them no favours. They ought to have conserved their strength.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Here, use this fire to ignite our foes. My magics are at your disposal.
Look out, Teresa! We're under attack! Winter's chill holds little sway over this foe.
Easily done. Fear not. You are safe with me. Strike hard enough. We might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Don't worry.
Not far to go now. Keep your focus. Monster, watch out! See, this is the product of your...
This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
Enemy slain. Action will tire them out.
Ha! They don't stand a chance against us now.
Focused attack will end this foe.
All might have been lost in the throes of battle, yet we put up a brave fight, and here we stand.
The tide of battle was in our favor. Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Follow me. There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
We ought to take a closer look.
So we've finally arrived. I thought we'd never make it. I'd wager we've plenty of gold ore. Shall we deliver it to Miss Daphne? A person of import, I take it? Very well. I will lead the way.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Come to think of it, we've already found what's needed here. It should be in one of our packs.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but none among us specialize in close quarters combat. Could you come over here?
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had. Oh no!
Why does the sea fill me with such unease?
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
Suppose farming might look like simple work.
Got something for me?
way.
Here, if you please. Here at last.
Boy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! This'll be plenty. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Thanks. So, remember how I told you about the river by the church? Now lots of people who live nearby, or the priests have been treating everyone as best they can. I want to help them, apart from ask you, that is. Would you... Oh, thanks, sir. I'll talk to the priests in the meantime, see if there's...
Now, we've need of medicine. We can purchase it at shops or make some ourselves by combining the ingredients.
By your leave.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Not yet. Fair enough.
Lacking in devotion? I end up feeling weary.
Say, if I were you, I'd pay a visit to the Jag.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
A good sleep will ensure we...
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with our dear... Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just splendid! Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty.
I fear I've much to attend to.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good. Conflict to plague the world.
And there's so little of this world.
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
You wish me to return? At once, Master.
Each day is harder to bear than the last.
I only hope my best.
All this quiet makes me come o'er anxious. Oh, sir, if you please. Pray, excuse my boldness, sir. I am but a humble maid in service to a noble household. Might I beg a moment of your time? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll consider offering your assistance. Oh, thank you, sir. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? You will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray, meet me there at your earliest convenience.
Not much going on.
Mayhap this
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude. If the way forward is shrouded to you, 'tis lovely to see you. Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by. Sweeping me off my feet.
This year's yield looks to be plentiful. Trade favors the patient, I always say. Quite the predicament. Beg pardon, sir, but might I have a moment of... See, a friend of mine has an empty house, but no use for it. And I see you round the inn. Wouldn't come free, mind, but the price is a fair one, and you'd have a place. Well, you needn't decide this very moment.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Will someone do aught about this?
"'Tis here that the bodies of those who fall. I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead." I have placed a mark upon the body you seek. My...
Many thanks.
A solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these, if 'tis to be of use.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake. As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
A quiet day. Is aught amiss?
As you wish. I shall return directly.
I'm a tad preoccupied just now, if you can't tell.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Best not be bothering me for no reason.
Very well, but pray do not make me wait over long.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
What do ye want?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you. Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to change... We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Good tidings to you. Are you— I thought you might be the one. My husband spoke. I suppose you're here to see him. You'll have to come another day, I fear. 'Tis a perilous mission at that. As I've said, my husband has left.
Can't say I have any tidings to share.
Say, have you been to Harv? Well, if you do visit, you might want... I hear he sets out to sea on his boat. As if that wasn't queer enough. He's apt to talk your ear off. I cannot fathom his obsession.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Quite, though no definitive records remain.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Quite a predicament.
Pray ne'er put gold in my pocket.
There's comfort in a
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
You need a permit to enter Batal, but they've become quite difficult to acquire.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? You mean to tell me that Albert has been playing the part of a beggar? That if this is a jest, it is in very poor taste. I will place these clothes somewhere about the house. If he has aught to hide, his reaction when he finds them will You may visit us again in a few days' time.
You seem well.
Very well, but pray do not make me wait over long.
Would that all my days...
Oh, someone do aught about this?
Time to find me a mark.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Well met, sir. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality. In all Fernwood. You know where to find me. This inspires naught but misgivings. The rules at your leisure.
Could have sworn I had all to attend to.
The rules at your leisure.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
The rules at your leisure.
What should I get up?
You've got to be somewhere to make some quick call. The rules at your leisure.
Interested in my wares?
That's of fine craftsmanship. Perhaps better than anything we have at present. Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
Interested in my wares?
I could do with
Now here's a welcome sight.
Tis a bit early for a rest as yet. I suppose.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every...
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
My patience wears thin.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Mayhap on those around. See what's selling. I dream of owning a larger store, I do.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
Haste makes waste, as they say.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say. Could use a bit of peace and quiet. Can't say I've any tidings to share.
What brings you here?
All the best tales come from travelers at the inn.
My back's not acting up today.
On all sides.
on. There's much needs doing.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
My knees have been acting up of late. Ought to polish up my gear for tomorrow.
I've the presence to command any state.
Almost time to set out.
My bed calls. I shan't resist.
Eyes aren't what they used to be.
A mug of ale is just what I need.
If you wish it, I shall not move from this spot.
I'll gladly stay a while.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Lots to do. How precious little time.
You would have me lead? Consider it done. I trust you haven't forgotten the bevy of skills I possess as a mage. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance. My nose tells me there's aught close by. I'll have a look.
Be sure not to overlook anything.
Is aught troubling you, Master? You seem all right to me. One of my mage skills ought to resolve this in a trice. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
I'm quite sure I wasn't, but ox carts don't run so late. Was it a phantom then? I shudder to think.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above. Very well, but pray do not make me wait over long.
I've a terrible itch. I hope 'tisn't fleas.
With a ferry stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
We must save it for a time of dire need.
I only hope my best is good enough. Sense straining myself. Just got to do what I can. If I grin and bear it, I'll make it through.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
At least here I can enjoy my own company.
If you wish it, I shall not move from this spot.
Suppose I'd best get to work.
Tranquil places such as mine, friends. The noise.
If I grin and bear it, I'll make it through.
Could use a bit of peace and quiet.
itch. I hope 'tisn't fleas.
I could use a bit of peace and quiet. Got to try to enjoy it where and when I can.
Seems I've fewer worries when I'm here.
I suppose your wounds won't heal themselves. Hold just a moment.
Got to try to enjoy life where and when I can. Always calms me down.
Reckon I'd spend my life here if I could.
Master, you would do well to offload some of your supplies, unless you intend to make a living as a merchant.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once. good sleep will ensure we...
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
I've trained for this.
It's busy out today.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Mayhap I ought take a stop.
Now, this is a place to forget one's troubles.
Well met, sir. Gotta be somewhere to...
I can't solve all your problems, you know.
What do you want?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
No respect for them sorts. Well met, sir.
What to do?
There's a ladder here.
After you,
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say... Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you, unless you were to procure a weapon. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild?
Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Whence might we procure such a thing?
Now this is a conundrum.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
Heard of any ways to make some easy coin? No? Shame.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilf. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox carts from the tell of it. Their lair, pray do be careful. If losing my wares for good would make me sore, but no sack of gold can compare to a fat... Low life, eh?
well take a look while you're here, eh?
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Need anything? Stop by again soon. What a racket.
It's been a hard day.
Always another
Might
errand
as
to
well
see
take a look while you're here, eh?
All the best tales come from travellers at the inn.
Need anything?
If 'twere up to me, I'd never leave.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Lots to do.
These old bones. Weary.
What am I to do?
Days like
I'd never leave.
Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
A good day to you.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. One found its way inside the common quarter just the other night. Much blood was spilled.
I go where fortune whispers.
Can't say I have any tidings to share.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Aye. Is there aught you require, sir?
Hard to make ends meet these days.
I fear I've naught useful to share.
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
nice to see everyone out and about.
Mayhap I will find myself better.
How can I get more customers?
Well met, how might I be of service?
Me? I'm just going for... I've not got food atwixt my teeth, had I?
One day, I'm going to have
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
I've not got food atwixt my teeth.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every...
What brings you here?
What a bizarre village that was. The villagers stared at me with a bizarre intensity.
What do you think? Does this suit me?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking
These old bones. Time was, you scarce saw any beastrons here in Vernworth, but that's changed in...
Find myself some work. At least my back's not acting.
I got nothing for ye.
'Twill ne'er get done if I stand around talking.
Won't someone do aught about this?
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
Always a fresh breeze blowing round here.
Ah, good to see you. Those garments you gave me had a marked effect. Albert set off to work the moment he saw them, and he's been working steadily e'er since. To be frank, I've not the slightest interest in the man, but he can surely benefit this city much more by performing an honest duty than by... In short, you've done us all a service.
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Suppose I could enjoy some idle chit-chat.
We've arrived, I see.
Hi. Faring well, I hope. Would you care to join me? I'd not say no to a bit of company. I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here today. Intuition, I suppose. Say, you're not from round here, are you? How I envy you. This city, I long to learn more of the outside world, but she's always telling me how dangerous it is beyond the palace walls. But that only makes me question her. After all, if the world truly is so perilous, what of the lives of our people? They must be fraught with uncertainty, subject to harsh. It seems unfair that I alone should be shielded from that. But listen to me waffling on. Ah, I almost forgot. Here. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Let's take it easy today. How goes it?
I'm afraid I must be going now. Thank you again for your...
You'd best make yourself scarce.
What should I get up to today? What should I get up to today? What should I get up to today?
Welcome boon, this ferry stone. It can send us to our destination in the blink of an eye.
'Tis not an item to be squandered.
Not sure what they expect.
You've made yourself an enemy.
The rules at your neck.
This is more than I can bear.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
All you need of me?
Have you ever been at a loss as to how to proceed? Or felt like you'd forgotten all?
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
A chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine. Suppose I best earn my keep.
Days like
We must rest.
Our adventure continues. Off we go, then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Here at last.
Hoy, friend! Have any time for me today? There's something I've come to understand during my stolen hours exploring these streets. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living out their lives. It made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this exist? I want to live a life I can proudly call my own, and to achieve, I tire of enduring my mother's coddling, and of having to mind every twitch. Looking at this box, it is proof that I am not my mother's servant to be willed. It is something I obtained of my own will. Here is the last of the gold I owe you. Pray forgive me for now. I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught thus I cannot say when next we'll siege, though I feel sure. Till then, take...
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
Indeed, you are correct.
Shall we visit the manor as... the maid bid? I can guide you there, if you wish.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
The Goblin's lair? I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to know... Someone taught them a lesson, at least.
Maybe I'll keep right here.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
Hail the first person I see.
I might nod off, but I'm not careful.
I long for the times when I was...
Always another errand someone to talk to.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away. Right, just follow me.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
How'd I end up here?
So, we meet again.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Someone do aught about this?
We've arrived, I see.
Oh, you came, sir. But I forget myself. You must be... I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry...
Diana! Would you paint my mother a criminal? Ahem. Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offence.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terrible. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid. Thank you.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so...
Will someone do aught about this?
Time to hit the sack.
Point's no good if you want yourself to death.
The rules at your neck. I'm in it now. No sense getting
Another
day of work away.
You here to aid me?
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at present.
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
Greetings.
Just remember, Yeah? What is it?
Aye, sir.
Some other time, maybe.
𝐾𝐸𝐸𝐺𝐻! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for... You wanted to ask me a favour this time. So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
Barely dragged my ass out of bed.
Shall we bring Miss Daphne to see Master Sebastian? Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Must have taken a wrong turn. Mayhap a rude...
Follow me.
What should I get up to today?
Not sure what they expect. I don't cook, but we have bar like that.
Oh, that cool. And a sharp resist.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
Will someone do aught about this?
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could... Diana, will you dress her and instruct her?
As you wish, young master. This...
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her... And she was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you.
The lands around Melve, it is not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness.
Well then, I ought to be... I must confess, I only hope I've not forgotten... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain... Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young man.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray...
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
It would seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
I've more time than I know how to spend. Quite the predicament. I've more time than I know how to spend. Quite the predicament. I've more time than I know how to spend.
Feels eerie with no one about.
I've more time than I know how to spend. Wait for a little gift. Will someone do aught about this?
Know your place.
Time was, you'd think that'd be on account of immigration.
Oh, sir, the young master has not returned. I beg you, find him and bring him safely home. If aught were to befall him,
You'll help him, won't you, Arisen?
What have I done to deserve this, I ask you?
I've more time than I know how to spend.
If Master Sebastian is yet to return, perhaps we ought to make for Melve and search for him. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
The guide is... Most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Apart from my joints, I've not to complain of.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
Right, just follow me.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
'Tis the Arisen's choice to make.